How many of you have already been in this type of conversation?
So what's your favourite book series?
It's Harry Potter, actually.
Oh, Harry Potter. See, I think a lot of people really underestimate that book series. I think, especially towards the end of the book series, it really is more for adults. I mean, I don't know, it's still really, targeted at children, no? I don't know. I think it can really only fully be appreciated by adults.
Welcome back to Neverland, where, having worked in the kids' entertainment industry over the past 2 years in all kinds of fields and branches, I've started noticing a recurring trend, and it's become a bit of a pet peeve of mine. Kids' stories are stories primarily made for kids that can be good and that adults can enjoy, and that's fine. People, be it people working on things, be it just fans, people who are in any relation to kids' entertainment, who like kids' entertainment, they get weirdly offended when you remind them of the fact that their show, story that they're really into is actually made for kids. And I don't really get why, because that's what it is. And I'm just wondering, where does that shame come from? Why are people so offended when they're reminded that the kids' story they're really enjoying was actually made for kids and is also being enjoyed by kids? I mean, what's the problem with liking something that is specifically targeted at children? As someone who has been studying and helping to create kids' stories for a while now, I have seen this virtually everywhere, no matter where I went. Be it in academia, where studying children's literature is kind of seen as a lesser sort of academic field, if you want. Or in television channels, where kids' departments always get the lowest budget, always get the least screen time. Over to animation, where artists are really derogatory sometimes about the shows they're working on, or kind of, preferring adult animation because that's so much cooler because it's for adults. I don't really understand where this is coming from, and what this weird shame and derogatory position towards kids' entertainment is. And then, of course, and that's probably my favorite, there's kids shows, kids stories, kids books that do include a lot of complex storylines, three-dimensional characters, and then lots of adults will be like, I like this, but I mean, it's really not for kids, is it? It's more of a family entertainment thing, or if anything, it's like really made for adults. And okay, sure, the weird references to old shows from the 80s, yes, those were for adults. I don't really know why they were in this show, book, whatever this is in the first place. But anything else, why? What makes you think that you are any better at understanding or enjoying this piece of entertainment than a child? And why is it that if something is viewed as good, it's automatically not for children anyway, but it's for adults? I mean, what makes you think that a child will not be able to appreciate an immersive story world, a complex storyline, three-dimensional characters? They can enjoy these things as much. You have probably been a child and you should know. Did you not enjoy these things? Because I know I did. If anything, children, being able to just let go of reality so much easier than adults probably can enjoy these things even more than adults because they have such an easier time immersing themselves into these worlds. But that's not even what I'm trying to say, because at the end of the day, this boils down to who is more efficient at enjoying a story. And this is the basis of the argument that I think a lot of adults use when being like, oh, this kid story is really made for adults. But I mean, who cares? What kind of stupid question is that? This is just completely off the point. You should just be able to like something because it's good. If children are the original target audience and enjoy it as well, that does not make it worse. Some kids' stories are more intricate, some are simpler, but this is just something that happens in storytelling overall. There's a variety of reasons why these things happen. Some people, have a huge budget and amazing story people and great set designers and great character designers and art people who will just create the most beautiful thing in the world. And sometimes that was never the intent of a show or a series, and they just want quick entertainment for like a small budget, which there's nothing wrong with that. But you get that both with kids shows and or kids books or any kids entertainment and adult stuff. So that's not something in here, like that is specific when it comes to kids entertainment. So if you think that consuming stories, working on stories that are primarily made for children is in any way lesser, and if you think that any form of complexity or immersive qualities, three-dimensional characters, etc., is really reserved for adult viewers and consumers of media, then I'm sorry to tell you, you're being a bit narrow-minded and you're completely disregarding the complexity that is a child. Because let's not forget, and I love bringing this up in every conversation I ever have with any person ever, that children are really tiny humans. They're not a form of rock coexisting around us. They're like small humans who enjoy things just as much as adult humans in different ways, perhaps, but still. So disregarding an entire generation, in my opinion, is just a bit ageist. So just don't do that. And by the way, perpetuating this viewpoint makes it harder for people who like kids stories or who like working on kids stories, makes it harder for them to get taken seriously, which in turn makes them disregard their own work in many ways, which then only further perpetuates this viewpoint. Do you see where I'm getting at? Just don't do it. So to sum up, I'm obviously not saying that adults shouldn't enjoy kids entertainment. That is never what I would say. I mean, I am literally, I think, officially an adult, and all I consume in my free time and professional life are children's stories, so I would never say that. But let's be proud of enjoying kids entertainment, still call it that, and not push children out of their own world, their own narrative, but, you know, take them by the hand and enjoy it together. I, for once, feel so proud and so blessed to be able to create things for children, enjoy things for children, enjoy it with them and understand what it is they like and they don't like. And, you know, ideally my work would help them, would make them feel understood, and best case scenario would make them snort so much they have soda coming out of their nose. I mean, that's a life goal right there. I literally do not know a single person who shares my viewpoint. A lot of people watching this who know me might feel personally attacked. That's not what I'm saying. But I've had this conversation a lot with a lot of people, be it friends, be it colleagues, be it, you know, people I've met through work. And no one has ever agreed with me on this. So I would love to hear your point of view on this. If you agree with me, because it would be great to have someone agreeing with me on this. If you don't, please also let me know. Write something in the comments. However, you will never be able to change my mind because kids are the best and adults suck. Yep. As always, you can like the video if you liked it. You can subscribe if you want to see more of me and kids entertainment. You can follow me on Twitter or on Tumblr for regular updates on my videos and children's media in general. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!